two guys who worked in the public sector, but then their jobs were under attack. They decided that enough was enough and continued to work those jobs. But now they have a podcast too. You ready for advice you didn't ask for and opinions nobody wants to hear? Maybe stick around and play some games, and if you're lucky, have a couple of laughs. They have two brain cells that are both desperately fighting for third. This is the Fighting for Third podcast with your hosts, Robbie and Zach.
Welcome back to Fighting for Third. I'm your host, Robbie, co-host,
Zach.
Welcome back. We're glad to have you. This is episode number 7.
Yes.
Is that right? 7.
I think it's 7.
I think it is 7.
It should be.
This is a fun episode. I have a lot of really good topics for us to talk about.
Okay.
Hot topics, debatable topics. But we want to start with something important.
Mm-hmm.
And that's to thank the mothers out there.
Oh, yeah.
This is going up May 6th. Mother's Day is this Sunday.
It's going up May 7th.
May 7th, you're right. Mother's Day is still this Sunday, though.
Yeah, it is.
Still this Sunday. So thank you to the moms, to my mom. Thank you. You're the best mom I could ever ask for. To my wife, you're the best mother my son could ever ask for. We appreciate everything you do. Happy Mother's Day. You deserve it.
Yeah, and I want to thank my wife, who is a great mom to my son, and my mom, who, without her, I would not be teaching, I guess. I wouldn't have gone to college. Now, she didn't control me going into a profession. That was probably not a good call, but that's not on her. That's on me. That's on me. I take that one, but
hey,
yeah,
she did a good job.
Yeah,
all the moms do a great job. The moms don't get enough credit for how much work they really have to do.
That's true. Sometimes they're taken for granted.
They are, because my God, I could not be a mom. I'm glad I'm a dad.
Yeah,
it seems a lot easier.
It does.
So, moms,
you're a real one.
You're a real one. That's for you, moms. That is for you, moms. The crowd is going wild.
They are. Oh, in case you didn't know, we are filming live in front of our studio audience.
This is a live studio audience. That's correct.
I mean, technically, we are recording live, just not when you're hearing this.
It's they can pretend it's live, and it'll feel right to them.
So they can call in to a number that won't exist.
That's right.
It'd be like a radio show.
That's right.
We don't take requests.
Well, I mean, we can if you send us an email.
Yeah, that's true.
And we'd be happy to implement your request.
Yeah, that's true. Especially you, Wichita.
Yeah, okay, so Wichita. Here's the thing.
I think we should just mention them in every episode because they're not listening to all of them. Which they listen to most of them.
Yeah, but they missed the big one. There was a lot of Wichita talk in like episode 5.
Yep.
And they may have skipped that one.
Yeah, so far. I mean, maybe they'll go back and listen to it. Maybe it's in their backlog. But I guess we just mention them until they come on and tell us.
Wichita, email us. Mm-hmm. Hit us up on socials. We need that.
All those are in the episode description.
That's right. They'll be down in the description below. Feels like a YouTube thing to say, but it's not. So
yeah, click that like and subscribe button.
Click that like and subscribe button.
I do have a question for you, kind of going in from last time.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the Minecraft movie?
I did see the Minecraft movie.
Was it good?
Okay, I was gonna bring it up. I'm glad you brought it up.
Okay, I just was curious if you actually got around to seeing it.
Yeah, we did go see it, and it's hilarious.
Okay.
It is so funny.
Was there a lot of kids throwing popcorn and stuff when he said chicken jockey?
So he did say, okay, so here's the chicken jockey thing.
Yeah, I know he says it because it's in the trailer.
Yeah, he does say it, and it's literally a second and a half. It's almost a throwaway line, it seems like, that the kids went crazy for. But no one in our theater really did. Liam laughed, but
I played Minecraft. I don't know why it's funny. Like, why is it a thing? I don't understand.
So I did find out exactly what a chicken jockey is.
So I know what it is. It's like a baby zombie riding a chicken.
That's right.
But I don't know why that requires you to go crazy.
Apparently, this baby zombie, when he's on the chicken, he has like special powers. I think they're called mobs in Minecraft. He's a special mob.
Okay, yeah. I know, like, there's a supercharged creeper, which is one that's been struck by lightning.
Yeah. And the chicken jockey is just one of those, and he's apparently pretty goated.
Okay. Is it hard to kill? I don't know.
Yeah, he is. He is tough to kill.
I've never encountered a chicken jockey. So.
I haven't either. Apparently, they're very rare, according to my son.
Okay.
Who does play Minecraft?
So I have played Minecraft before. It's fun.
Yeah, I've played.
It's nice and relaxing.
Yeah, I'm not very good at it.
You get a couple friends together and build a little world by yourself. It's pretty fun.
What's your favorite thing to build in Minecraft?
I don't know. Just kind of depends on what I'm doing.
Okay.
I like to sometimes I'll build a little house and then make a little homestand, and then I'm like, I'm gonna go on an adventure, and I just leave.
Nice.
I just leave the house there.
Do you ever tame the wolves and make
Sometimes,
them?
yeah.
Or so I don't want to spoil anything, but when they become dogs, are they all named Dennis?
That you get to name them,
Oh,
or
okay.
you can't name them.
Okay, so that was a movie thing. They chose Dennis.
Yes,
But yeah, the movie was hilarious. Jason Momoa, very funny.
and I honestly think he looks like he's terrible in that movie.
I thought the same thing.
The trailers make him look terrible. In that
He's
movie.
so funny.
And I like Jason Momoa. The trailer makes him look awful. He looks
No.
like he's annoying and would not be fun in that movie.
100% worth the watch.
Okay.
It's so funny.
I'm probably gonna wait until it's streaming.
That's fair. That's fair. And if I didn't have a 7-year-old, I probably would have done the same thing.
Just because I don't really want to go with a whole bunch of kids still in there.
There wasn't hardly anyone when we went. We went at like 11 though, so it was like a Sunday morning kind of thing. So it wasn't very busy.
That's
but
true. I guess I could find a time where.
Yeah.
Oh, I went to see the Mario Brother movie at like 9:00 one time, and I just couldn't like. I don't have all these kids. Kids showed up.
Oh, gross.
But also, every time I go to a R-rated horror movie, somebody brings their like 8-year-old kids. So.
Yeah, what is up with people doing
I don't know.
that?
It's weird. I went and saw Terrifier 3, and these people brought in like 8-year-old kids, and I said, "These kids aren't old enough. I don't think I'm old enough to watch this movie." It was intense. It was not great.
Maybe 8-year-olds are kind of built different these days.
Maybe. I'm like, I'm trying to remember what my first R-rated movie ever was, but I don't remember.
What was Titanic rated?
PG-13.
Okay. So that was my first.
Yep.
Yeah.
We all know the scene.
Yeah. Kate Winslet.
We know.
Yeah. we know.
We get it.
Good movie though.
I've never seen the whole thing.
I have. You remember how when it came in, it was VHS when it first came out. 2 different VHSs. Mm-hmm. That's how long it was.
I do remember the first movie I watched on DVD though.
What's that?
The Mummy with Brendan Fraser.
Really?
Yep.
I don't remember my first one.
Mm-hmm. And the first movie I remember seeing at our movie theater now, it was new at the time, was I think either Return of the King or one of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. I think it was Return of the King.
Pirates of the Caribbean that's a great series.
Yeah. The last one was a little, they were running out of ideas.
They are. But, aren't they like kind of rebooting it now?
Yeah, supposedly with Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
And Johnny Depp's apparently maybe coming back.
Yeah, maybe. How do you maybe?
Don't
do it if Johnny Depp's not coming back.
It's a whole Disney thing. It's kind of like the Justin Tucker situation.
Yeah.
Which is now, when we're recording this, like breaking news, I guess.
Yeah, he gone.
Yeah, well,
he gone. Oh, one other thing I wanted to bring up about the Minecraft movie. So we're sitting there watching the trailers, as you do.
Which is like, if you went to an AMC, it's like 30 minutes.
Yeah, we did.
Which is too much. But
yeah.
Anyway.
Every single trailer, either a remake or a sequel. Every single one. I think they're out of ideas.
Well, the one thing about AMC that I also kind of like is, depending on what type of movie you're seeing, the trailers are made for, like if you're watching like a horror movie, they show you horror movie trailers.
Yes, that is true.
Which I do like.
But this wasn't, I guess Minecraft is kind of adventure. Because it had like Mission Impossible, the new one.
Looks good.
It does look good. Probably should definitely be the last one.
Well, that's like one of the only franchises I feel like gets better as they make more of them.
I'm kind of done with it. But they showed the new Jurassic Park trailer,
which solid.
It doesn't look.
No.
It looks okay.
It looks better than the last 2 Jurassic World movies.
I'm still gonna go see it.
Oh, you put dinosaurs in the movie plus Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, I'm there. She looks like Scarlett Johansson in the movie.
You had me at dinosaurs.
Yeah,
but you kept me with Scarlett Johansson.
You kept me with ScarJo.
So
I'm never gonna say no to a ScarJo movie.
Did they show the teaser trailer for Naked Gun?
They did not. They should have.
They should have. That movie looks so funny.
It would have been nice for the parents in the room.
I don't think it's going to do well, nor do I think it's going to be that good. Am I going to go see it? Yeah.
They're going to get my $14.
I will go see it.
There's something taking the internet by storm right now.
Yes.
There's a debate on whether 100 men can defeat one silverback gorilla. I personally, I don't think this should be much of a debate, but how do you feel?
I think, there's 100 men. I feel like the men can overpower it eventually.
Okay.
I feel like obviously you're going to lose some guys. You're going to probably lose some limbs, but I feel like eventually you can overpower it.
I'm on the opposite end of the table here.
You think a gorilla can beat 100?
Absolutely.
I guess. I'm assuming the men are not armed in any way.
They're not armed.
They're just fists and feet.
Fist and feet.
And teeth.
Yeah. Well,
I feel like
Some of them are probably missing some. If you're fighting a silverback gorilla, I'm sure there's a certain demographic that doesn't have all their teeth. Rednecks, I'm talking to you.
Yep.
They'll be joining in the fight.
But I just feel like if 100 people rush it, it's going to get overwhelmed.
I think you're understating how powerful
I know how powerful
a silverback gorilla is.
But I'm thinking, even if it's as strong as it is, it's still 100 people.
I don't care, man. You're not gonna hurt it. You know how thick that silverback gorilla's skin is?
I guess that's true. If you're just using fists and feet, but I just feel like it's just going to get tired out eventually of all the bloodlust. I feel like
I don't know,
man. After the bloodlust wears off, you just get a little tuckered out, take a nap.
I don't think you're tuckering out that gorilla. It's a wild animal at the end of the day. Like, it's gonna fight to survive way more than a human is. I saw someone online say, "Well, just gouge its eyes out."
Yeah, see?
I don't think you're gonna get close enough to gouge its eyes out.
While it's tearing up your buddy, you jump on his back and put your hands around his face and just dig your fingers in his eyes. Boom.
Yeah, piss it off, and now it's gonna kill you while it's blind.
But yeah, and so it's blind, so now you can all just knock it down and just start.
I think it would immediately grab you off of it, and you're 40 feet the other way.
Well, yeah, but then somebody else take your place.
And then that guy's right next to you, 40 feet.
Next man up, as they do in sports.
I don't think 100 guys is enough. 1,000 guys, yeah, you're taking down that gorilla.
I think 100 could do it.
There's no way.
You know what? There's only one way to find out.
All right.
Mr. Beast, get on that.
This does seem like a Mr. Beast video.
Hey, we got 100 guys and one gorilla.
The last guy standing is going to get $1 million and a new Lamborghini and a lifetime supply of Feastables.
Ooh.
Have you ever had his chocolate?
No.
So it's good.
Wait, I thought Feastable was his Lunchable thing.
I think the chocolate is also called Feastables.
Oh. Wait, is he the one with the Lunchable thing, or is
Yeah.
that the Paul brothers?
No, it's him.
Okay.
One of the Paul brothers does Prime.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mr. Beast does Feastables.
Hmm.
And the chocolate's pretty good. I've never had the whole Lunchable situation.
Yeah. Apparently, people are upset about him because he'll do like his little pop-ups.
Yeah.
But it's not like anything special. It's like literally like a McDonald's burger, but renamed, basically.
Oh yeah, like Mr. Beast burger or whatever.
Yeah, the Beast burger.
I've never had one. I've heard they're fine.
It's like a little pop-up thing, apparently.
But the cool thing about the chocolate is they're like sustainably sourced. They pay these underprivileged populations who do this. They harvest the cocoa beans and all that. Pays them like a livable wage, that sort of thing. It seems like a pretty cool thing to do.
Yeah. Mr. Beast, we are not hating on you. It just sounds like that you would challenge 100 guys to take on a gorilla.
He would probably challenge 1,000 guys, but he'd send them in 5 at a time. See who can make it last.
Apparently, he had that show on Amazon. That was like Squid Games, but
yeah,
Mr. Beast games or something like that.
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't watch it, but
apparently people did not like it. What I've heard.
I didn't even ever watch Squid Games.
No, me either.
I've heard it's pretty popular. Actually, I know someone who was on both Squid Games and Survivor.
Huh.
Both of them.
Wait, like when they did like the reality version of Squid Games or the show Squid Games?
The show.
Like the actual show?
Mm-hmm.
Like the
not daytime, but yeah, like the live the show Squid Game.
The drama one? Because there's like
no, the game show one.
Okay, I was gonna say there's like a reality one.
Oh no, this is like the game show one, but she was also on Survivor.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm calling it reality, but yeah.
Yeah.
The real one.
Yeah, she was on both of them.
Oh.
Pretty cool.
So her next one to get the trifecta is Mr. Beast games.
Or Big Brother.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true too. There's a pool at my work. I'm not a part of because I don't watch it, but they apparently like get together on like when Big Brother premieres and they draw names,
mm-hmm.
and then if your guy wins, you win a pool. I guess.
Oh,
sounds like that's how it works.
I don't. How does I can ask your sister. Your sister says her toxic trait, her toxic relationship is Big Brother.
I've never watched it, so I don't know anything about it.
You know what I think about Big Brother?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
That's what I think of it.
Okay, well, like I said, I honestly thought it was just them people living in the house. I wasn't aware there's like games and stuff.
Yeah, I thought it was mostly people in the house too.
Yeah, I thought it was like some kind of like dating show type thing.
I'm sure there's some of that in it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there's people
because that's reality TV.
Yeah, it's drama. People like to watch that train wreck.
I hate drama. Here, you want to hear something funny about reality TV?
Yep.
So my wife, growing up, she her mom didn't really like her watching SpongeBob, but she did let her watch A Shot at Love with Tila Tequila.
Okay. I feel like there's two. Of those two, there's SpongeBob's probably the better option.
Probably, but hey, my mother-in-law, she didn't think so.
Okay, well, did you learn anything from Tila Tequila?
Probably.
She's apparently
not a great person.
No, well, I was listening to Time Suck. Shout out Dan Cummins. Apparently she's a neo-Nazi now.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, which is weird because she's not white, but
she's not.
But he likes to keep bringing it up. Well, he doesn't bring it up anymore, but he
did for a while there.
For a while, he kept bringing up the fact that she is a neo-Nazi.
What if she actually isn't? That was just his joke. He doesn't like Tila Tequila, so he was just taking subtle jabs at her.
Well, maybe. Well, I hope that then. In that case, please write your emails to dancummins@timesuckpodcast.com.
Yeah, Dan would handle it much better than we would. You'll get a really funny response, I'm sure.
That's true. He might even put you on. He might even read it on his show.
He probably will.
Yeah, he probably will.
He probably will.
But if Dan Cummins wants to come on our show, down.
Dan Cummins, please come on our show.
We'll do a special episode. We'll do a Time Suck with you.
Yeah, we will. Or we'll do Scared to Death. We'll do that.
I've been listening to that one.
Scared to Death's pretty good. It's like horror stories.
Yeah, I know. I've been wanting to get into it, but I have so many other podcasts to listen to. I don't have
that
time to put it in my
I usually wind up listening to Scared to Death around Halloween when I'm feeling spooky season, But yeah, it's pretty good. Him and his wife do it, Lindsay. But it seems pretty. It's a pretty good show.
Yeah, I mean, we can do the Scared to Death one. I can find some scary stories to read.
Yeah, we can do a Halloween special. We'll read our scariest stories.
So everybody who is listening to this, send this to Dan Cummins and let him know that we would be very interested in.
Very interested. We'll go out to Coeur d'Alene. We'll do the whole thing.
We'll do a crossover with him.
Absolutely.
If he wants to do Time Suck, he can do a topic. We'll do some research for him.
Absolutely.
We'll share our thoughts. We'll do Scared to Death. We name it.
You name it, we're in.
Yeah. Dan Cummins wants to work with us. We're in.
Dan, listen. Email will be in the description. Shoot us an email.
Maybe we should just send him an email and say, hey, we want to do an episode.
You're right. We have this really average podcast that we do.
Yeah.
I was going to say bad, but it's not bad.
No. We've got listeners.
We've got supporters.
Do we know most of them? Yes.
That's not the point.
It's not. The fact that it's happening. It's out there.
We're doing the thing, all right?
We're getting different. Every new episode gets a new listener from a different place.
It's true. It's true. And we just got to keep growing. We got to keep them and keep growing. But we're getting there. When do you like distinctly remember your high school lunches?
Not really.
Okay, because
I remember every Friday. I think it was Friday. We had Big Daddy's Pizza.
Okay.
Never know where it came from, but you could buy a box. So
obviously from Big Daddy's.
But I don't know where Big Daddy's Pizza is.
What if it was just like the head lunch lady's husband? He made the pizza in his kitchen and they just brought it in.
But you could buy like a box, so it wasn't just like, oh, it's just frozen pizza. So like you could buy like an actual box, and it came in an actual box.
At lunchtime, you could buy a whole box of pizza?
Yeah, it was like, I think $7.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Was it any good?
It was okay.
All right.
I mean, it's average pizza.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it on my top 5 list of pizzas.
That's fair.
But
well, I ask you that because I was going to ask you, what is the goated lunch?
Ooh.
School lunch. You're a teacher.
I do. I eat school lunch sometimes there. And so they have actually pretty good steak bites. I mean, it's not real steak, but it's pretty good steak bites. They're like, it's also the same steak they use for their Salisbury steak, which is also pretty good. So,
yeah, you are on the record as being a big Salisbury steak
I
guy.
had some today for lunch.
Did you?
I went to the store last night because I was home by myself. My wife was in Ohio State.
Sorry for her loss.
Yeah, well. And I bought, for some reason, you can only buy the family pack of Salisbury steak, which is weird to me. You get 6 of them.
They think either everyone in the family likes it, or there's only one person in the family who's going to eat enough for the whole family.
Well,
and
I will say
that's you.
Before my wife pointed out that I probably shouldn't do that. I used to eat all 6 of them in one sitting. And then one day I did it. I realized I'm too old to do that now, so I don't do that anymore.
What do you think the sodium is on that?
Oh, it's probably a lot.
Yeah, I'm betting you're at about 12,000 calories at least.
Yeah, but it's still good. Banquet Salisbury steak's delicious.
Just not 6 of them at a time.
Well, I do 3 of them now. Do 3 for dinner and 3 for lunch today.
Okay.
I make my own garlic mashed potatoes now. I buy some Bob Evans mashed potatoes. Put some garlic powder in them. Stir it up.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I mean, you can buy garlic mashed potatoes too, but they don't come in the little individual ones like the regular ones do. So I just buy little regular ones and just put garlic powder in them, stir it together.
Bob Evans makes a mean mashed potato.
They're also their mac and cheese are really good.
Yeah, it is. But you know who has the best mac and cheese? Costco.
I've never had Costco.
Oh, it's so good. It's garlicky. It's
Ooh.
so cheesy. Cheese pull on that mac and cheese.
I know one time we had a mac and cheese cook-off at school, and somebody brought in Bob Evans mac and cheese, but poured it into a crock pot.
Made it look like
and
theirs.
they came in like second.
Of course they did. Of course they did.
And then after she won, she's like, "Hey, this was Bob Evans mac and cheese." I'm like, "That's still good."
I don't think I would have admitted to it.
I mean, if you win, you win.
That's true.
I mean, technically, the rule doesn't say it had to be homemade. It just says you bring in mac and cheese.
Bring in mac. Okay.
So technically, that was on us because I'm on the committee that designed this. We need to specify our rule better. Just like
learning experience.
Just like when we do our chili cook-off, which is the only thing we do annually. We do a chili cook-off. We never specify what it constitutes a chili. And every time we have it, people get in a debate about what a chili should have in it.
Okay, let's talk about this.
Okay.
What should it... Okay, let's start noodles.
It should have elbow macaroni only.
Only elbow macaroni, no
Correct.
other choice.
Correct.
Okay.
I don't want spaghetti in it.
Spaghetti doesn't belong in chili.
No.
That's 100%. I will fight you if you say it does.
That's why Skyline is no good. Well, that's not the only reason. They also put cinnamon in theirs, which...
Listen.
I like their chili cheese dog, though. Their chili dogs.
I just don't like anything from Skyline.
I like their chili dogs.
Their chili is...
Yeah, it's not great.
It's dookie.
Yeah, it is.
It's dookie.
And I like Cincinnati, like the city, but...
Great city.
And there's like, they're big fans of Skyline. I don't see the appeal. Have you ever been to 5 Star?
No.
I think it's called 5 Star? Cold Star? Can't remember if it's Cold Star or 5 Star.
Is that a Cincinnati chili?
It's a chili fast food restaurant, but they don't seem to be very popular. They're not very...
Is there any around us?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
But I've not seen one.
Because I've never even heard of it.
I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it's like the Crystal White House situation.
Yeah. Oh, like a regional.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could
It's
be.
like the same thing, but maybe slightly worse, although I don't know how it could be much worse than Skyline.
Should chili be spicy to you?
It doesn't have to be.
Okay.
I mean, it's got chili powder in it, which is kind of spicy, but
It is a little spicy on its own.
It doesn't have to be spicy.
I do prefer a spicy chili.
I mean, when we do our little chili cook-off, we have like 7 different things we're trying. So if they're all spicy, I get.
Then you're not going to taste.
I mean, yeah, because you're going to be like, well, I can't taste anything else.
It's all spice.
Yeah. But if it's like, if I'm having like a bowl of it, it can be spicy.
Are you a peanut butter sandwich in the chili
See,
guy?
so this is the thing. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that's literally why we started having the chili cook-off. Was because me and this other guy at work were like, what are you talking about? And they're like, yeah, you're dipped peanut butter. I'm like, that's not a thing. I'm like, no, it's a thing. And then like, okay, we'll have a chili cook-off and we'll bring some peanut butter sandwiches. You can try it. I wasn't a big fan of it.
Okay.
I mean, well, it depends on the chili. Like some
Yeah.
people have like sweet chilies and it does not work with sweet chili, but like spicy chilies, it works pretty well.
It does work well with the spicy chili.
Yeah.
I also did not know it was a thing. My wife actually introduced me to the peanut butter in the chili. It's great. I'm a big fan, but I like spicy chili, so
Yeah,
maybe
sure.
that's why.
Yeah, because there was like some chilies that works well with and other ones that doesn't. I mean,
like it.
If I have a choice, I'm not going to put peanut butter jelly or peanut butter in it.
Isn't there something with? Oh no, I'm thinking of grilled cheese and tomato soup.
I don't like tomatoes. I don't like tomatoes.
I don't either. So
And so then that place at St. Elmo's, they give you like cold tomato soup. So
yeah.
it tastes like SpaghettiOs without SpaghettiOs.
Pro tip at St. Elmo's: if you're not allergic, get the lobster bisque.
Oh yeah, I love the lobster.
So
bisque.
good.
I love the lobster.
So
We're
good.
actually going to Weber Grill this weekend or Friday.
They have a lobster bisque.
I think so. I think it's like an appetizer.
So I love lobster
I
bisque.
love lobster bisque. I'll get the upcharge at St. Elmo's for the lobster bisque.
The other good thing at St. Elmo's is that like peppercorn
Oh,
ranch
yeah.
or whatever.
Oh, that's
That's not ranch, but
Yeah, that stuff's so good.
oh,
Right,
it's
it's
so
like
good.
gravy, basically.
yeah. Oh,
so good. Yep.
so good.
I also like their cocktail stuff.
Yeah, it is good. It's
It's kind of one of those things that I feel like everybody should try at once.
they should, and it's not for everyone. It's made with horseradish. It is very hot, like initially,
Oh yeah,
but it goes away super fast.
I was not aware of that in my bachelor
Oh,
party.
yeah.
You're like, hey, you should just take a big bite of that. So I did, and sinus is instantly cleared.
Oh yeah, they will. But it doesn't stay spicy for very long.
No.
Once it's gone, it's gone.
The trick to that, people, is to cut it while you're eating it. Don't eat the whole thing. Just kind of slice it and then little nibbles.
Or you could just grow up here and pop the whole thing.
I mean, they do like during Pacer games, don't they do like a kind
Yeah.
of like,
They do it at Pacer games. They do it. I've never seen it at a Colts game, but they do it at Indians games too.
and Joey Chestnut won one, I think.
Yeah, he
I
did.
think he has a record for it or something.
He has all kinds of records. That
Isn't-
guy's a monster. At
Isn't he
eating.
from Indiana?
He is. Yeah, he lives in Westfield.
Oh, so you can walk around Westfield and see him.
Probably, if he's
Okay.
not doing something else.
Like getting kicked out of the Nathan's hot dog eating contest.
Listen, that was
That was. I honestly think that was a a whole thing just to get advertised as Netflix.
I think so.
That he was doing.
See, here's the thing. He would have dominated anyway, so they said, no, you can't do it this year.
I
We
mean-
need a new winner.
First of all, I can't watch the hot dog eating contest. It's disgusting.
It
I
is
can't,
gross.
I can't do it. But it's also nice to have other people win.
Can you imagine shoving
No.
76 hot dogs down your throat
No.
in, it's like 10 minutes?
Yeah. And then the worst part, I honestly think the worst part about it is them dipping the buns in water.
Yes.
Just because the idea of soggy buns.
Oh,
is-
disgusting. I don't want to get too far away from school lunch here, though.
Okay.
You never told me what the GOAT school lunch was.
I kind of like the square pizzas.
Okay.
I don't know why. I had one like last week. I forgot how good they were.
They're not bad.
I love little square pizzas.
Did you ever have the Bosco?
The Bosco sticks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have.
Those are so good.
And then they used to have like strawberries that looked like somebody chewed them up and spit them back into the cup.
Oh,
And they were-
yeah, I
and
do
they're
know what you're talking about.
They were like really sweet and they're so
Yeah.
good.
I think they poured so much sugar on them
Oh, yeah,
that
they're-
they just disintegrated.
It's so good. And so I learned that at school lunches, if it looks like it might be inedible, it's probably going to
It's
taste
probably
delicious.
delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then kind of the opposite. It's like, oh, this looks like it might taste good. It doesn't.
So we
So I have some of those on there. Square pizza.
yep,
You gotta have your chalky milk.
of course.
Love my chalky milk.
Actually, it was like the only time I would drink chocolate milk was at school.
And then I like peaches, like little,
Yeah.
the little canned. Pretty
Yeah.
sure they're canned peaches.
I'm sure they are,
but
but
they're delicious.
They come in
They're-
a little plastic
Yep.
tray.
Yeah,
or
a
whatever.
little plastic bowl.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But, hey, those are still around.
I will say, so I'm not a big milk guy. I don't like milk.
I like chocolate milk. That's it.
I do like chocolate milk on occasion.
I'll be some Borden's chocolate milk.
Yeah, we know.
I'll down 4 of it right now. If I have
Yeah, I know you would. I should source some Bordens and just surprise you one day.
Oh, please do.
I will.
Give me a whole gallon. I'll drink the whole gallon.
You'll drink it in the 45 minutes that this podcast takes.
Oh, 100%.
But I recently completed the mini marathon.
Mhm.
And
How'd that go?
Okay, so it was fun for like 4 or 5 miles.
Mhm.
I was really enjoying it.
Mhm.
And then things started to set in like,
Yep.
oh, I still have 8 of these to do.
Yep.
And it got less and less fun.
Mhm.
The closer to the end I got. But I did it. I completed it.
Would you do it again?
As of today, probably not. Ask me in a week, though. I feel like maybe my opinion will change.
Once your legs are working again?
That's right. Yeah. But at the end of the mini, you cross the finish line, get your medal or whatever. I was told there's chocolate milk at the end. It's the best chocolate milk you'll ever have.
With the
Big-
Borden's.
It was Prairie Farms or whatever.
Theirs is okay.
Well, let me tell you.
I mean,
After you go
Oh, yeah.
13 miles,
Yeah.
it's pretty damn good.
I have some Prairie Farm in my fridge right now.
Well, yeah, so you finish and you have to walk another quarter of a mile. And then there's like they call it the post-race party or something like that. The chocolate milk was at the very back of the post-race party.
So you had to cut through all these people.
It was pretty wide open. It was at, what's it called? Memorial Park or whatever, downtown. And it was pretty wide open, but it was way in the back. And me and Alex sat there while my mom and my sister went and got some milk for us. And it was pretty good. For not being a milk guy, it was pretty delicious.
See, my thing about chocolate milk is people think this is weird, but I won't drink chocolate milk if it's got high fructose corn syrup in it. Like, I don't mind high fructose corn. Like, I drink Cokes and stuff, but
Right.
I don't want it in my chocolate milk.
That makes
So
sense.
that's why I get Prairie Farm, because it doesn't have that. True Moo also doesn't, but Kroger brand does.
I've heard good things about True Moo.
No, it's pretty good too.
Maybe I need to start drinking more chocolate milk.
I mean,
Because it was pretty good.
I could make, if we want to do a top 5, I could do top 5 chocolate milks.
All right, you know what? Give me 2 months. I will start drinking chocolate milk.
I mean, you don't even have to get like a whole gallon. Just get like you can buy little pints.
Well, if I'm going to drink it, my son's going to want some.
Mm.
My wife will probably want some. So I'll just get a gallon.
Or you get a quart.
And I'll just work my way through all the chocolate milks till I can come up with a ranking system.
Mhm.
And we'll do our top 5 chocolate milks.
Nesquik's good. Like,
Did you do the powder, mix it in yourself?
I mean, I
or-
have, but you can just buy like a little bottle of it.
Oh, okay.
I usually do that.
Maybe I'll just start doing that. Every time I pop by the gas station, I'll get a water and a chocolate milk.
You should. I mean, be careful. It's hard to find Borden's though, but I'm telling you, you find that Borden's.
I'm going to source you some Bordens. I'm going to find out where it's
I
at.
hope I want to get sponsorship from them.
That would be pretty cool.
And
Bordens, if you sponsor us, I'll drink chocolate milk every day.
I will drink it on the podcast. And when we get the video, I'll just have like kind of like American Idol used to have the Coke cups.
Yeah.
we'll do that with Borden's mint chocolate milk. They
Just
will always be
there.
facing out. I'll say Borden's on it. I'll drink it right there on
And
air.
Borden's will be sponsored.
Yeah.
You'll get prime placement.
Might book me some. See, I think school lunches, going back to that, I think their chocolate milk has fructose corn syrup in it, so I don't usually get it there.
That's fair. I'm trying to remember what.
Like, some people think it's weird, like, you drink it and other things. Yeah, but it shouldn't be in chocolate milk.
Yeah, that's fair. It should be milk
Yeah.
and chocolate.
Yeah, that should be it.
I get that. I'm trying to remember if we had Prairie Farms chocolate milk in school, and I can't. I think it might have been Dean's actually.
Yeah, I think that sounds right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Also, Prairie Farm makes some pretty good cottage cheese.
Yeah, they do. I do like cottage cheese.
I love their cottage cheese. It comes in like the pink container.
Yep.
So good.
Do you like pineapple in your cottage cheese?
I just like it plain.
Yeah, I do too.
I usually just like literally get I'm the only one who will eat it, so I usually just buy like a container to eat it.
Yeah, same. That's what I do too.
I love it.
It's pretty good.
I love cottage cheese.
Every now and then, my wife will buy me the little. It's like a yogurt cup size,
Oh.
and I'll just take those to like for lunch.
I don't think I even know those were a thing.
Oh yeah, and then you can get those. It's just like a yogurt size, and it's like a 4-pack,
Mm.
and you just have a little bit at lunch every day. It's great. And then you can get the ones with pineapple, and you can put the pineapple in. It's pretty good. But my favorite school lunch, so I had a couple. I did like the Bosco sticks.
Mhm.
For a while, they did mac and cheese with mini corn dogs, but it was all in
Ooh.
one container.
I love mini corn dogs.
Mini corn dogs were great. It was bad mac and cheese.
Mm.
But what was really great, it was like Jenny O's turkey and noodles.
Ooh, that sounds.
And they were so good.
I love me chicken noodles.
It was turkey and noodles,
Wow.
but basically, yeah, chicken and noodles. It was basically chicken and noodles.
They have some at my work currently, and it's very soupy and not very good. I
Oh,
don't like their chicken noodles.
this was not soupy. It was thick,
With 2 C's.
like 5 C's. It was
Ooh.
thick,
Okay.
but that was pretty good. We also had high school is where the good lunch was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, ice cream machine.
Yeah, we did. It was
Yeah.
in the same place as a soft pretzel. And sometimes for lunch, you went and you got a soft pretzel with cheese, and they called it a milkshake, but it was just soft serve ice cream in a 16-ounce cup. And-
That's a great idea to
Yeah.
get the. Well,
yeah. And you can get a mix in, so I always went with the cookie dough. Oh, it was so good.
so they offer free breakfast at our school, and these kids are getting like cinnamon rolls, like as big as your head,
Jesus.
Pop Tarts, powdered donuts, nothing like eggs and anything like that. It's all, and then you're like,
Just sugar. Pump them with sugar.
yeah, it's like, why are they acting like this? Well, probably because
That's why.
yeah, their breakfast is sugar
Yeah.
and nothing else.
Jeez. And then, the other good lunch we had. I have 2 more good lunches. The other one, might be the best one. We had like a self-serve kind of like cafeteria style,
Mhm.
and you would go through, and when they had chicken tenders, it had like the sectioned out plates.
Mm.
You put 2 chicken tenders down on the big part,
Mm.
cover it with mashed potatoes.
Mhm.
Those 2 chicken tenders.
Mhm.
You get 3 with the meal, so you put 3 in like a smaller one,
Mhm.
but you fill the big one with the mashed potatoes. Chicken tenders are underneath, remember?
Why did you not put 3 of them under there?
It wouldn't fit.
That's probably why they did it.
Yeah. But so really, you're getting 5 tenders for the price of 3. That was the move. Everyone did it.
You'd feel like they would know that. Maybe they did know, and they just didn't care.
That's probably what it was.
They're like, whatever.
But then we had another line. It was just like chicken sandwiches and stuff. French fries, that sort of thing.
Chicken patties. Oh, chicken patties are
Yeah.
good too. I love chicken
The
patties.
spicy ones were the
Oh, yeah,
best.
they're pretty good too.
But one of the lunch ladies, she did it part time. It was one of my friend's moms. She would hook us up with French fries. She'd be like, "Oh yeah, you get 2 handfuls in this container."
They used to have like some seasoned fries. They were kind of orange because they kind of look like Arby fries, but they're not.
Mm,
They're a little softer than that. They're pretty good.
I don't
They're-
mind that.
We call them shoestring fries, even though they're technically not. They're
Yeah.
like curly fries, but they were also pretty good.
Arby's fries are so good.
They were pretty good. I have a thing. I worked there for years, and so
Yeah.
I'm kind of like, I could live without them because I had them all the time.
That's fair.
I prefer the potato cakes.
I've never had one of their potato cakes.
they're
I've heard
back.
they're great.
They're
Are
back,
they?
They're back permanently.
Wow. I need to go get one then.
Yeah, they're pretty good. They're
Potato
basically
cakes.
hash browns for those who don't know what potatoes
Yeah.
is.
I've been trying not to eat a lot of fast food.
I do if I'm home by myself.
Been trying to drop some weight. Running 13 miles helps with that.
Yeah, it does.
All right, I have one more thing for you.
Okay.
Before we get out of here. So, I'm sure you're familiar with TikTok.
Yep.
I
Don't
saw,
have one, but I know it.
Yeah, so Oh, well, I saw this channel. They're not just on TikTok though. They're on YouTube and I'm sure all the other places. And they're called Spud Bros. Are you familiar?
I believe so, actually.
Yeah, so they're not like new, but I recently discovered them. It's two brothers. They founded this company, and all they make is potatoes.
Yeah, I think.
And they're in the UK. And I watched probably 45 minutes of TikToks today of this guy just making potatoes, and God, they look so good. But here's the thing I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
They put tuna on the potatoes.
I mean, I like tuna though, but
they put beans on the potatoes.
What kind of beans?
They're in England, so they're like the British beans, like the
beans
on toast,
like baked beans.
Yeah, have you ever had them though? They're not baked beans.
No,
they're in they're very tomatoey.
I don't think I like that.
I thought that too, but you add a little bit of salt and pepper, not bad. Do you like beans anyway?
Yeah,
okay.
Depending on what kind of beans they are, but yeah.
They are like baked beans, but they're
they look like baked beans. Like
but they're not in like a baked bean like barbecues situation. But I think I would. I think I'd try it. The guy said so. They had an American guy ordering from them, and the guy said, "No, I'm not doing tuna. That's disgusting." And he said, "No, you got to try it." He's like, "They call it tuna."
Tuna.
Yeah,
I do like some tuna though.
You like tuna?
I love tuna.
You'd probably.
I'm kind of like you're supposed to eat it medium rare, and I don't think I can get myself to do it just because I don't want to eat.
Oh, this is like not.
I know, but
fillets.
I'm just saying, like, yeah.
Do you like tuna salad?
I've never really had tuna salad.
I don't think I have either, and I think I need to try it because I do like fish. I'm not a big mayonnaise guy though.
I love me some mayonnaise.
It's been growing on me, but
I love me some mayonnaise. Some Miracle Whip. Oh, that's not mayonnaise.
Oh, are you a Miracle Whip guy?
I love Miracle Whip.
What's the difference? Isn't it like more zesty?
Like I think it's a mixture of dressing and mayonnaise.
What kind of dressing?
I don't know, but I think it's like it's zestier. I love Miracle Whip. Now it kind of depends. Sometimes I get in the mood for some mayonnaise, so I just put some mayonnaise on it.
But was it you? No, it might have been your sister who introduced me to mayonnaise on barbecue.
Yeah, it was her.
It's not bad. I was surprised. I tried it, and it's pretty good.
Well, I mean, like I said, I like mayonnaise. So.
I used to hate mayonnaise. I've really been broadening my horizons,
Same.
becoming a bigger person.
Used to be my only vegetable that I liked was green beans. I like corn too, and peas. Those were like the only three. But now, love me some Brussels sprouts.
Dude, me and my wife were talking about this today.
Love Brussels sprouts.
Let me see. Hold on. I'll do this question because this was actually quite interesting. This has been a big food episode for some reason today.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's okay. We love food.
Yeah,
okay, here we go. We have a couple of questions here.
Okay.
This will be fun. Number one. Gotta find it. Okay, here we go. What is something you ate as a child but tried as an adult, and you're like, what the F? I'm not cussing. We haven't really cussed on this episode. I'm proud of us.
Yeah. So, like, you mean like something you like now that you did not like then?
Let's go both ways.
Okay. Oof, that's a toughie one.
I'll start. And it's actually Brussels sprouts. As a child, hated Brussels sprouts. Wouldn't even touch them. I love Brussels sprouts now.
That might be mine too. It's gonna be a vegetable of some kind because I eat zucchini now. I don't really like zucchini. I'm still not a big fan of it. I love
zucchini,
but I can eat me some zucchini now, especially if it's cooked.
Good. Oh yeah.
Still not a big carrot fan though.
You like zucchini at the hibachi place where they flip it in your mouth?
Oh yeah.
So good.
Like love me some onions.
Love it, but I've always liked onions.
Yeah. Yeah, zucchinis, peppers, like just bell peppers.
Yeah.
Used to not like bell peppers. Now I could eat them like raw and just.
Isn't it weird how as a child you just want to eat that stuff, but the older you get, the more you're like, it's actually pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, they're still like, I won't eat mushrooms. I refuse. I hate mushrooms.
Mushrooms got to be. I really kind of got to be in the mood for it.
No. I mean, I've had some stuff with mushrooms in it that were like we had one of our options for a wedding with a mushroom ravioli. That was pretty good, but
you didn't. It wasn't there.
I mean, I ate them and they were pretty good. They were there.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Must have missed them.
I mean,
I chose not to have the mushroom ravioli.
Probably some of that hors d'oeuvres you all ate before I got to the table. I forget. I'd never forget.
They were good.
I know. And they're like, "Hey, you want us to take some to your table?" I said, "Yes." And I get there and like, "Where's all the stuff at?" And like, they ate them all.
Hey, that's on us. You can't give hors d'oeuvres to 12 hungry people.
Who are also a little intoxicated.
We were pretty intoxicated. I remember I'm pretty sure your wife was not pleased with how intoxicated we were, but
I
you
mean-
weren't. You were sober.
I wasn't really.
Oh,
I mean, we did dirty dancing, so.
yeah, that's true.
Although that honestly wouldn't take a lot to convince me, so.
That party bus, greatest decision you ever made.
Yep, it was. We even asked him to take another lap.
Yeah, should have. I remember we were walking downtown, or not downtown, but like right around where we were. It was a nice area. Just hammered drunk, trying to take these pictures.
Yep. Yeah, I think that's the part that she was,
Yeah, she was not pleased with that part, I don't think.
because it was taking longer than it should have.
But we had a good time. And the pictures turned out great.
Yeah, so.
What about in a negative way?
Mm. I don't even know about that one. I
All right.
think about it.
I'll start. You remember kid cuisines?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, kid cuisines are bad, but like as a kid, I really liked the brownie.
Oh, those. Ugh.
I tried one. We got Liam a kid cuisine. First off, he hated the whole thing. Good decision.
Yeah.
But those brownies are awful.
You know what I'm going to say, actually? I'm going to say cosmic brownies.
Yeah.
I used to love them as kids. Now I'm just kind of like, these are not okay. These are not good. There are other like Little Debbie or Hostess things I eat beside the comic.
I do like a cosmic brownie if I maybe had a little edible, a little THC gummy.
Oh, yeah, well, that makes sense.
Cosmic brownie is pretty good
But, like,
then, but
their fudge rounds, love them.
yeah,
Oatmeal cream pies, love them.
I don't like those so much. I'm not a big oatmeal guy.
Cream pies.
All right, here's another question.
Okay.
Oh, actually, to add to that, Pop-Tarts.
I love Pop-Tarts.
They're good, but like, there's so much more sugar
Yeah.
than I remember.
Yeah.
They're
I don't eat them all the time. Sometimes I just get in the mood for like a strawberry Pop-Tart
and I get that, and that's fine.
or a wild berry.
But like, one is plenty. I don't need both of them.
They're like the only two that I eat. Strawberry and wild berry.
I like the brown sugar cinnamon. Those are so good. Do you know there are people out there who buy unfrosted Pop-Tarts?
Yeah, why would you do that?
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, why would you do that? The whole point of having a Pop-Tart. Do you ever put it in the toaster? 'Cause I don't. I usually just eat it.
Yeah.
I think I've done it one time. I'm like, this is not much better.
Toaster strudels go in the
Oh,
toaster.
I love me some well, that's because they're frozen.
Yeah, well, that's true, but
I love toaster strudels though.
yeah, I've never put a Pop-Tart in the.
I've done it like one time just to see what it was like, and then like the donut sticks. I used to one time I was like, I want to try it with coffee because I'm like, it's got a picture of coffee on the front. I don't like coffee.
Same.
That's kind of how I learned that. I'm like, this is not good.
Oh, jeez. Okay, here's another question for you.
Okay.
Having fun with these now. Would you rather fight a horse-sized duck or a duck-sized horse?
Horse-sized duck or duck-sized horse?
Mhm.
Probably the duck-sized horse.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I was thinking the other way. Yeah, that's
yeah.
the answer.
Yeah. Why would you fight a duck or a horse-sized duck?
Yeah, because like that could still mess you up.
I mean, a duck-sized duck could mess you up.
I'm sure it could. Yeah.
So having it bigger doesn't really make
It's
it.
not really a good thing.
Oh.
You could squish a duck-sized horse.
Yeah.
I mean, horses, by the way, kind of scare me.
Yeah. If you stand behind them, they can kick you and kill you.
Yeah, and they're huge.
Yep. And there's no like, there's not going to be any like warning. You're just going to
No, yeah,
you kick. You're done.
you're done.
If it
Yeah.
kicks you in the right spot.
I was thinking about that during the Kentucky Derby, which recently happened this weekend.
Did you see that all of the horses racing were descendants of Secretariat?
I did see that.
That's kind of interesting.
That is like he was what 50 years ago,
Something like that. It was a long
60
time ago.
maybe, a long time ago.
Yeah.
He's still his bloodline, not running the Kentucky Derby. But who is the winner?
I don't remember.
Sovereignty was
Yeah,
the
yeah,
winner.
yeah.
But I was thinking about how probably the scariest job you could have would be a farrier. You know what a farrier is?
No.
They're the people who come in and they
Oh,
clean the
yeah,
hooves
yeah,
and
yeah.
they put shoes on them and all
Yeah,
that.
but-
I've watched videos. It looks like a very satisfying job to do. I couldn't do it. I'd be
No.
too scared.
You got to hold them between your
Yeah, between your knees.
Yep.
Oh, God. It gives me the heebie-jeebies just thinking about it.
If you mess up one time, that horse would kick you. It's over.
That horse would ruin your life. I have ridden horses. Riding a horse is fun. It's a good time. You ever ridden a horse?
I have.
Where at?
We have a family member who used to have a horse that we would ride.
Really?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you forget about that?
Did you ride my grandpa's horse?
No. I'm talking about Jeff and Wendy.
We rode their horse?
Yeah, I did.
I'm sure I have. My grandpa used to have horses, so that's what I was thinking of.
Oh.
I guess Jeff and Wendy. Yeah, I do kind of remember right there. I remember one time Josiah got kicked in the face by a sheep.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, me, him, and Tyler were in the sheep pen chasing him around. It was our fault. Not smart at all. But
Like, our fault isn't like you shouldn't have been in there, or like you guys spooked it and it kicked him.
oh, like we were chasing him. We were pissing him off. Like it was our fault.
Yeah.
And he got kicked in the face. What are you gonna do? You know, kick in the face. What are you gonna do? And then I do actually have one more thing.
Okay.
This is for my mother. It is Mother's Day. Shout out, moms.
Right.
She one of the things that she really loves is fun facts. She
Okay.
loves a fun fact. So I've got a fun fact for my mom.
Okay.
I told her I'd find a great sound effect for it.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna run a couple of these sound effects by you.
Okay.
Let me know what you think. Okay.
Mhm.
Here we go. First one.
I think that'd be good if, like, it's a fact, but it's not a fun fact.
You're right. Let's try another horn instrument.
Ooh.
Hear ye, the fun fact of the day is
I do like that.
Earth's rotation is changing speed.
I just saw this the other day.
It's actually slowing.
Mhm.
And this means that on average, the length of a day increases by around 1.8 seconds per century.
Per century.
Century. It
Mm.
takes 100 years, but 2 seconds.
Hmm.
There you go. There's your fun fact of the day. Oh, what's this?
Oh, another one.
We have a second fun fact. The Eiffel Tower can be 15 centimeters taller during the summer. That's due to thermal expansion.
Mm-hmm. And then during the winter, shrinkage.
That's right. So the iron heats up, particles gain kinetic energy, and take up more space, gets taller.
Did you just mansplain thermal expansion to a science teacher?
I was just reading it. It was really, because, let's be honest, if I wasn't reading it, I'd have been like,
I do appreciate that both of your fun facts were science related.
I know, I knew you would.
I do
knew
appreciate
you
it. Yeah.
So there you go. Those are fun facts, by the way. I'm going to start just popping them in here and there. Fun fact every now and then.
I think we should just randomly insert them and just have that sound come in.
Out of nowhere, too.
Just randomly. Just
Yeah.
in the middle of a sentence, just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'll drop a fun fact on
Yeah.
you.
That won't get annoying to anybody.
No, absolutely not. My mom's going to love it, though.
Oh, yeah. Especially when nobody knows. They're like, I can't wait for the fun fact. Although, what if they only want to listen to the fun fact? And so they stop after we do it the first 10 minutes.
Well, maybe we need to make it at about minute 43 so they hang on. Well, we get to listen anyway if they listen for a minute. So
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
And if you want to turn it off after a minute, go for it. We get to listen. So that helps us in the long run.
That's right. So that's all I got for you today.
Okay.
This was actually turned out to be a pretty good episode.
Yeah.
A lot of food talk.
Yeah, it's fine.
Kind of hungry.
Make the food episode.
We'll call it the food episode.
I feel like everybody has a food episode.
It's the Mother's Day special.
Yeah.
Even though we didn't talk about moms a lot.
Well,
But thank you to the moms. Happy Mother's Day, moms.
I mean, we ate a lot of food because of our moms.
We did.
So, there you go.
We did.
Yeah.
My mom, pretty good cook. My grandmother on my mom's side, not a good cook.
Well,
They don't use a lot of seasoning over there.
well, our grandma currently thinks pepper's too spicy. So,
Yeah.
so
Yeah. And we're not talking like cayenne pepper. We're talking
pepper,
black
like
pepper.
salt and pepper,
Yeah.
pepper. Yeah.
Yeah. I've tried to like slip some stuff into her. She notices.
Yeah, she does. Yeah.
She does not like the spice.
Nope.
All right. That's all I got. Follow us everywhere.
Yeah.
Fight for 3RD POD on all the socials. fightingforthirdpod@gmail.com is the email.
They're also in the description.
They will be in the description below. Please, Wichita, reach out.
We're begging you. We would like to stop calling you Wichita and actually give
I
you a
want to
name.
know your
Un-
name.
Unless you don't want us to say your name. Then we'll just keep
Oh, yeah,
calling
then
you. We'll just call you Wichita. It's
Yeah.
fine. But
Yeah.
you'll know who it is.
you'll know.
We'll know. We'll know. Everybody technically will know this. We'll know who you are.
Maybe we'll have Wichita on.
Ooh. There you go, Wichita.
There you
Reach
go,
out.
Wichita.
Reach out. You can come play a game with us.
That's right. We'll have a special game for you. It'll be all about Wichita.
Like the city or the person.
The person.
Okay.
Well, probably the city, actually, because we don't know much about Wichita, the person. We just know.
I don't know much about the city.
We're going to learn
I know one fact about it that they probably don't want people to know about it. So.
that their college mascot is the Shockers.
No, they know that. That's probably they're okay with that. something else about Wichita that I know that they probably don't want to be reminded of.
Well, we'll save it for when Wichita's on the podcast. All right. This has been fun.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, see you.
Goodbye.